Hello, my name is Roxanne Casillas, and I'm here to talk about the connection between exploring new territories and making visual representations of the territories, in this case, the westward expansion. As we all know, in 1803, the United States bought the territory of Louisiana from France and began a century-long process of western expansion and conquest that would define the nation's borders and have lasting consequences on the people in the surrounding areas. With the Louisiana Purchase, the United States doubled in size, acquiring an 800,000 square mile region that spanned from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains and from New Orleans to Canada. At the time, Europeans and Americans knew little about the region, which was home to thousands of American Indians as well as a small number of European traders. During the westward expansion, artists were moving towards a different way of art. Most paintings before this were mostly about historical events or portraits, and during the westward expansion, they began to try and change the way people saw the United States, and they began painting beautiful landscapes of the West. Visual representations, such as maps, drawings, and paintings, played an important role in the process of westward expansion. Maps created by the first explorers helped establish national claims to new territories, and they also provided essential information to any settlers who hoped to establish themselves in the new territory. Westward expansion helped the development of different American forms of visual art. As artists followed explorers westward, they created stunning drawings and paintings of the vast wilderness landscapes and the indigenous people whom they've encountered. Landscapes and people who would be fundamentally altered to incite people to move west. Over time, artist paintings became a form of propaganda for westward expansion, embracing the concept of manifest destiny. An example of artist influence in western expansion would be the story of George Catlin, who accompanied Lewis and Clark on a diplomatic mission up the Mississippi River into Indian Territory. They continued to travel up the Missouri on a mission to record Indian behavior and their customs. I'm assuming that during his stay, he witnessed a ceremony where the Indians solicited the aid of the Great Spirit, and he showed this on his painting called Ball Plate Dance, which I'm showing in the PowerPoint right now. This caused people who only heard of expeditions to the west to be intrigued in the unknown land. Another example would be John Gast's American Progress. Even though little is known about his life, his painting was used as a representation of Americans fulfilling manifest destiny. As you can depict, the artist used the image of farmers and the railroad to show American way of life moving towards the west. And you can also see a big angelical figure floating in the air, which to me signified manifest destiny. Back then, people counted on art to record moments and see things that they had never seen before through the eyes of someone else. Art was used as a form of Western expansion propaganda, getting people curious about the West and even pushing them far enough to want to visit as if it was a tourist attraction. And that's the end of my presentation. Here's my works cited, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.